So the first couple of steps are pretty simple. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put your hair up, and well, if you have long hair, and you're going to want to clip it out of your face so that you don't get it all over your hair and so that it doesn't get in the way while you're doing stuff. So you're just gonna want to clip it all out the way, and you're gonna want to take some makeup wipes or a makeup wipe, and you're just gonna clean all the dirt and ilk off your face so that it doesn't interrupt in what you're doing. So if you're wearing any makeup, it takes it off. If you've just got grease on your face, because you know that happens, and it sounds really disgusting, but you're just gonna want to get all the residue off your face so that you've got like a clean palette to work with. After that step, you're just gonna get like a pale nude eyeliner pencil or just a pale face paint or whatever, just something that can line something out and it's not going to show up after you've done it, or show up very well. So you're just going to line out where you want everything to be, such as where you want the mouth to come up to, and where you want your eyes to sort of darken out, and where you want it to blend, and you're just going to mark everything out. So you're going to want to mark all of the mouth all the way up to your cheek so that it gives the emphasized smile that the Joker has. And you're going to want to do that on both sides and try to make sure they're pretty equal, and they're going to look really rough, but it's just so that you can sort of follow it and find out where you want to sort of put the latex. So once you've lined them, and you can do it to the eyes, but it's not really going to matter that much. Once you've done all the lining, you're literally just going to want to cover the line in latex and cotton wool. And to do that, you're just going to unravel a cotton wool ball and just, yeah, okay, it fell apart. But you're going to do that, and then you're just going to coat it in latex and put it on your face. So if you're doing this on a carpeted area, you're really going to want to put something down, because otherwise you're going to get it all over the carpet and it's going to be such a pain to get out. You can do it on a table, you can just put a plastic thing down, which is something I found helps, because then I can just sit in front of the camera. But you're just going to want something so that if it drips, it goes on something that's not your carpet, and if it goes on your clothes, it comes out pretty easy anyway. So what you're going to do is you're just going to, 5 seconds, you're going to want to get the latex, and you're going to want to put it on the area of where it's going to like sit, and you're just going to sort of latex it all up, and then you're going to get the cotton wool, and you're going to take the strip and you're going to lay it along the latex, and it's going to look really messy, but as we go, it should like tidy up. So you're going to want to put it along, and then you're just going to want to dab latex all over it, and it's going to stretch out, but it'll be fine. You're just going to want to blend out every single edge, and I look really weird right now, so I'm really sorry. And yeah, so you're going to want to blend out the edges, just using, ow, don't try Try not to put it too near your eye because even the fumes of it sting. So you're going to want to blend out every single edge of the latex, making sure that it all looks blended into the skin. Now when you do these steps, you're gonna look really weird, and then in the end it will turn out like looking a bit more 3D when it's got like depth into it and it's been painted. It will look less weird than looking like you've got some massive white beard on your face. So once it's all dried and you've emphasized your smile and the scarring by cutting out like curves following the line of your latex, it should look like this. And don't worry if it doesn't, you can always like change it, you can add more latex to it, you can cut it differently. Just keep editing it until you get a look that you're happy with. My camera died a little bit through doing this video, so I have been wearing it for a while now and it is getting a bit loose, but if it does that, then you can literally just stick it back down a bit. Also, I cut it through the break I had through my battery charging, so I'm sorry that you missed out on that, but it was a pain anyway. So yeah, you just need to cut out the smile and just make it look more scarry and stuff.
So now we're going to go into painting, and before you're going to paint it and do this like painting on the mask on your face, what you're going to do is you're going to want to get a translucent powder. So you're just going to get pressed powder, and hoping you can see it, but you're just going to want to get a pressed powder. It's gone all unfocused but sure. And I got mine from a Just Beauty store, so it's by the brand Stargazer, the one I have. So it's just translucent powder, and you're just going to want to take the powder. You can either use a brush or a pad, but I'm using a brush because it applies easier. And you're just going to want to, you're just going to want to apply it all over the latex, because this will give it a sort of skin type colour to it. It will make it match your skin a lot more, and it will help to give a base to the face paint. And then you just sort of want to get all in the creases of it so that it's not, so that it doesn't look fake, so that it sort of looks more blended in, and you're just going to want to make sure that it's all over the actual piece. Now, once you've done the translucent powder, you're going to want to apply a foundation to it, because otherwise it's just going to not suit the skin tone, and the lips are not going to suit it. So you don't have to, you can just do it straight on, but I'd probably apply a foundation so that you can give it more of a base to apply the makeup to.
So once you made your base layer, you're going to want to outline the lips of where you're going to be putting, like filling it in. So what you're going to do is you're going to have to make a blood red, unless you already have a blood red, but I have these Snazaroo paints, which you probably can't see. I have used the brand Snazaroo. So this one is a bright red, and then this one is just a black. So what you're going to do is you're going to get some red and a tiny bit of a black, and you're going to mix them together and it's going to make a blood red. And then what you're going to do is you're going to outline just over your own lips, and then you're going to really emphasize the smile going up towards the tip, and you're going to want to get right to the tip. And you're just going to want it to be evenly and flowing, and then as you go down to the bottom, you're going to want to make it a lot wider. Then the mouth will look something like this. And then you're going to want to get, and you're going to make more of the blood red, and you're going to put it inside of all these flaps, so that when you open your mouth, or when you like stretch down this, you can see the paint and not your skin, otherwise it's going to look really terrible. So once you've done all the insides of it, you're now going to want to fill in the mouth. Now it doesn't have to be perfect because you might want to do multiple layers for it to properly stay on. And then once we've done the mouth, we're just going to do the whole face white. But just make sure that you keep this outline of the mouth, otherwise you're going to completely lose it. Afterwards we're going to blend the red into the white, so the white doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to blend them in anyway. So once you've painted the mouth and you've maybe added a couple of details in, you don't have to because you can add them after doing the white. You're going to want to cover the rest of your face in white and maybe avoid the eyes, because if you paint over the eyes, then when you do the black eyes it's going to look more grey than black. So if you leave out the eyes, then you can blur them out, smudge them out after. So yeah, and then we're going to put in the creases and then it should all be done. Oh, and add some fake blood because nothing's cool without fake blood. So yeah, just paint the whole face white and then you can add in the small details. So now that you've painted your face white, you're going to want to add in the eyes. And this is when it doesn't just look like you're a ghost with a red mouth, it actually looks like you are slightly becoming more to look like the Joker, even though it probably doesn't look like the Joker, but we'll go for it. By now you would have the basic mask of the Joker, well, what looks sort of like the Joker, but my camera decided to delete the last video, so I'll make it again. Basically, after you've done all of this, you might want to add some fake blood. I have horror blood, where I do not know where I put it, here, and this is just your general blood, and it says horror blood on it. It's just general like fake blood, and you're just going to put it all in the crease along here, and all in the crease along here, and if you squish the edges it will seep out over and give you natural drips. And if you want to emphasize these drips, you just got to tip the bottle up and sort of put a bit there and let it drip down, but don't let it drip too far, as I have, because it will just drip everywhere and it'll go all over your clothes, and you don't want it to go all over your clothes. Trust me. But yeah, you just sort of want it to do natural drips and sort of just do it in odd places and just make it look really bloody. You literally just want to go to town with it. You want to put it on places which are near the wound, because obviously that's where it would be if it was a real cut. So yeah, this is my Heath Ledger style look. If you wanted to get the full Heath Ledger look, just colour your hair green, go to town with it, curl your hair, make it look all disgusting and jokery, And yeah, that's just my tutorial of how to do Heath Ledger Joker. So hopefully I will see you again soon, and yeah.